You guys aren't ready for this. Ripple's CEO has said in public that they will win in court against the SEC very soon. We can't ignore this since it's one of the most bullish signs we've ever seen. Of course, this has led crypto gurus to make crazy predictions about XRP's huge increase. People are saying that the price of the XRP Ripple coin might go up to $10,989. That's quite crazy, isn't that right? This is your chance to earn rich. Let me clarify. Disclaimer: Ripple Labs has finally put an end to its long-running legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission after over 4 years in court. On July 3rd, the SEC officially abandoned their cross-appeal against Ripple during a private meeting. This sent a strong message across the crypto industry and made the XRP community quite hopeful. XRP governor tweeted that the SEC has formally dropped its appeal against Ripple. He quoted Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderoty. Ripple won a big battle and XRP's future is now clear. The case, which started in 2020, had a big effect on XRP. XRP is no longer just another altcoin trying to prove itself now that the legal shroud has lifted. It now has something that the rest of the crypto sector is still having trouble getting: clear rules from regulators. And with clarity comes chance. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, didn't waste time calling this a pivotal moment. He said the company is ready to launch, which suggests that Ripple expects to go forward quickly. XRP shot up by about 5% after the news, showing that the market thinks this is more than just a legal win. It's a go-ahead for more people to use it. The fact that people are talking more and more about the possible launch of an XRP exchange, traded fund ETF, makes this moment even more important. Think about this to see why that matters. You can invest in an ETF, which is like a basket. You buy shares in the whole fruit basket instead of just one apple, orange, or banana. In the world of finance, that fruit may be stocks, gold, or even cryptocurrency. A spot XRP ETF would let both individual and institutional investors buy XRP on the stock market without having to use a crypto exchange or keep their own digital wallet. It connects the world of traditional finance with the world of cryptocurrency, making XRP much easier for Wall Street to get to and more desirable. The AI-powered platform AIXBT says that filings for SpotX and REPETFS might start as soon as this July. The platform says that the end of the court fight removes one of the primary obstacles that has hindered asset managers from being involved. Nate Gerasi, president of the ETF shop, agreed, stating that the resolution clears a big hurdle and makes it possible for companies to think about XRP-based financial products. And, with rumors going around about BlackRock's possible involvement, the same BlackRock that led the way in the Bitcoin ETF race, the stakes are higher than ever. There are still risks, though. AIXBT has said that there are more and more long bets on XRP, which means that a lot of traders are betting on prices going up. This kind of overexposure can cause short-term price swings, especially if ETF filings don't come in as quickly as expected, or if the mood in the market changes. But even with that danger, the long-term picture is still good. One of the most crucial things that institutional investors need is regulatory clarity. Without it, banks, hedge funds, and asset managers won't even bother to get involved. XRP now satisfies that criterion, which might change everything. What used to be a token with unclear legal status could suddenly be the first digital asset with a clear path to traditional financial instruments. The market is waiting for ETF filings in the next few weeks, and the SEC's next anticipated update is in mid-August. The question is no longer whether XRP can survive. Now that it's free to run, it's all about how high it can go. Ripple's choice to stop fighting the SEC doesn't just end a case. It starts a new chapter for XRP, One where Wall Street interest isn't just a guess anymore, it's a real possibility. And just when you thought it couldn't get any bigger, it could. What follows next could change everything for XRP. Crypto experts are already talking, and believe me, you are not ready for what they think will happen. Some of these predictions are so crazy that they will blow your mind. If even half of them come true, XRP will be in the news. It might be in charge of the whole market. Some analysts and influencers think that XRP is not only getting ready for another bull run, it's about to go up a lot. That's what popular crypto speaker Steph says, and it's the same feeling that everyone else in the XRP community has. Crypto Geek added fuel to the fire by saying that a leading analyst thinks XRP will reach an incredible $2,500 by the end of 2025. Most of the time, people would say that kind of forecast was just a fantasy, but not this time. Not when the legal issues have been worked out and institutions are said to be circling. And then something weird happened. Arthur Brito, one of XRP's co-founders who hasn't platitude for more than 10 years, posted a single emoji nukes for a man who previously remarked, "XRP is built for $10, elevated." Silence says a lot. People are wondering if anything huge is on the way. A tweet from King XRP said that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse stated that XRP would surpass Bitcoin in market cap, which would mean a total value of $640 trillion and a price of $10,989 per coin. That statistic gets a lot of attention, but it also makes people question it. How could that happen? Market cap is at the heart of this argument. It is something that both stimulates and divides the community. A lot of people who don't like XRP say it will never be worth that much since the math don't stack up. They say that if XRP were worth $1,000, the market cap would be bigger than the whole world's economy. The game is over. But during the XRP Las Vegas conference, a whole new argument came up. Bree Teresi, an influencer, asked Will Carr, a well-known figure in the XRP area, the question directly. Is it possible for XRP to reach $1,000? Carr didn't move. He said that the way we figure out the market cap for companies like Apple or Tesla doesn't work the same way for crypto. He said that it all comes down to liquidity. So, if XRP is going to be the main way that money moves around the world, with trillions of dollars going through it every day, it needs a value that shows how much it can handle. It's not